Shall we take one brief trip to Alice in Chains land? We've just got the one to make. This is it. This is a special song because it was written in Seattle during the writing and recording of the Rainier Fog album. We were there working at a place called Studio X. And Studio X is significant because it has a long history, pertaining to us. Nirvana worked there, Soundgarden worked there, Alice in Chains worked there. Before that, they had a lot of R&B and soul and jazz bands that worked there. Right as we got there, King Crimson was rehearsing there. It was their last day of rehearsals. I mean, it was just a great place. And naturally, when we began our work there on Rainier Fog, we felt all of the spiritual presence, all the ghosts that were there. And we had just lost Chris Cornell a couple of weeks before landing there. And so it was particularly poignant. And one day during the recording sessions, Nick Raskulinich, the producer of Rainier Fog, he came up to me and kind of almost like conspiratorially, like sneakily, he was like, "Man, I got something I want to play for you." And he took me in this little back room there. It was like our kind of idea room we had. It was down the hall, way down the hall, the very last room down the hall from the main studio. He took me in there and he played me this little home demo Cantrell had done and had, pretty much forgotten about. Like, it was not in contention for the record. We were deep into recording. We knew what was going to be on this record. This home demo was not it, all right? So Raskulinich brought me in there like, "Man, let me just play this. I think you could do something with it." He played it to me. It was like a piece of music, and it had a beginnings of a chorus, and I was like, "Yeah, man, yeah, I can definitely deal with this." And so, unbeknownst to all the other guys, I stayed in that room, and the whole day went by. They were working on something else in the main room. I was just in that back room by myself all day, and then they went home. I stayed there all night, and I just locked myself in there, and I was like, "I'm not coming out of here until I finish this fucking song," right? And all the ghosts swimming around. I had Lane Staley in there, I had Cobain in there, I had, of course, Chris Cornell in there, and I had my grandmother in there who had just died January 2017. So there was so much to deal with emotionally. And in the end, we came up, when the sun came up the next day, we had this song, Never Fade. Scott must have hit the fucking tuner on the way out here. Yeah! Silent grief suffocates the room. I feel my breathing speed up at the thought of you. My inner voice seems to want me dead. Only choice to vanish down the trail I bled. You're never far away, I always see you. And when it all goes dark, you light my way through. Never fade, I know you think you're someone I forgot. Never fade, I'm everything you really think I'm not. Never fade, I know you think you're someone I forgot. Never fade, yeah. Try to numb my feeling, lose control. friends are leaving. Paid the price for all the lives I used to live. Sacrifice for all the love I tried to give. Hey! You're never far away, I always see you. And when it all goes dark, you light my way through. Never fade, I know you think you're someone I forgot. Never fade, I'm everything you really think I'm not. Never fade, I know you think you're someone I forgot. Never fade.